We're in the last few days of October now, and the weather is really changing. The temperatures drop to about 4 degrees Celsius or less overnight. So I don't think that my tomatoes are going to get any riper, but I want to pick them all now and make my favorite recipe. It's actually a recipe that I would grow tomatoes for, but of course there's nothing like a sun-warmed homegrown tomato. They're so good. A really ripe one too. But these ones are just, yeah, they're not going to make it. So let's get picking. I've nearly stripped all the plants and I'm going to be composting all the plants and just getting all these little tomatoes out. There are really quite a few left on these outdoor vines. These are all cherry tomatoes that I grew from squeezing a little fruit from a supermarket. So really simple, really easy, very cheap way to grow tomatoes. And they're always so good and so sweet and actually really quite large for cherry tomatoes. We've got a lovely big bowl of them in the end. So now I'm just going to clean them all off, give them all a good rinse as well. And we'll weigh them up and see how many we've got. So we've got 1.5 kilos. It's beautiful green tomatoes. They've all been washed and we're going to chop them into halves now. And then we have 750 grams of onions. I've added a few red ones there too. They have such a nice flavor. And these are all the extras, which I'm going to try to turn red, that little corner of red ones and yellow ones. And then we might add these into a paper bag and try to ripen them a bit more. Or we might make some more ketchup later. We'll just have to see. So now it's all chopped up. I had my son help and he really wanted to help with the onions. So some of them are quite lumpy still, but it won't matter. It's all going to be processed later on. And now we just need to add a few more ingredients. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of Worcester sauce. Let me just get it. There it is, Worcester sauce with that funny spelling. And 1 teaspoon of hot English mustard. Look at that color. And finally, lots of, it's actually rainbow pepper. We're just going to grind lots in there. Sometimes I use whole peppercorns, but I haven't got any today. Finally, we're just going to pour 1/4 of a litre or 250 milliliters of apple cider vinegar over it. This is actually one that I had to buy because I ran out of my own homemade stuff. I've made a bunch of apple cider vinegar, but it's just still brewing or still getting sour, so it's not ready to use just yet. And this is all we need for now. We're going to sit it here at a very low temperature. I'm going to stir it all up. We just do that. I've given it a good stir, and as you can see, it doesn't actually look that wet, but all of these ingredients, especially the tomatoes, have so much water in them that it's going to get very wet very soon. One thing I didn't add was salt. I'll add a bit of salt now. It's just salt to taste, and I'm just going to start with like a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. I think that should be enough for now, and I will of course see how it is. There's not a lot for this big huge vat of it, but I don't usually use that much salt anyhow, but we'll just see how much we need. It adds a little something. And of course later on we're going to add the sweetness, because I always think that even adding sugar sometimes just really helps with tomatoes, but with this recipe we're not using any sugar, we're only using honey to make it even more healthy. I just love making this for so many reasons, especially the health benefits of it. So we're going to cook it very gently for 4 hours, up to 4 hours. I'll keep an eye on it, see how it's looking, and when it looks right we'll take it off. But it's going to be at a very gentle heat here, just sort of, I think the highest mine goes to is 9, and I'll put it on like 3 or something, and we'll just let it go. Oh, it's going to be so delicious. It's been bubbling away here for about 4 hours now at the lowest temperature possible, and it smells so good now. I'm just going to blitz it with a stick blender, get it really nice and smooth, and then we'll bring it back to a boil. So here it is, nice and smooth, and we're just going to bring it back to a boil. It has a really lovely thick consistency now, and has slightly cooled off. It is a bit steamy, but I'm going to add the honey now. That's the one thing we're missing, and then I'll taste it and just see if we need any more salt. I'm going to add 100 grams of honey. I definitely find this sweet enough and salty enough too, but you know, you might want more salt, more honey. Either way, it's a really fun way to use up any green tomatoes. So I do hope you try it if you have any still out in the garden at the moment. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.